Rock and roll, guys. How you doing? We're down at the Tauranga Motorfest show at the Tauranga Crossing Mall car park down the bottom here. It's massive. Check all that out. There's, somebody said there was like 350 cars there. I'm not sure. I've been busy running around. That's awesome. So get on down. We've got lots of auctions going on, prizes and stuff like that. So get amongst, guys. Get amongst. Welcome to Tauranga Motorfest 2023. This day was the perfect excuse for saying I'm just going down the shops and arriving back many hours later. For a first off show, this one certainly marked its spot on the calendar for a return. This all came about from a quick message from Jessica at Blissful Photography saying, I want to have a car show and raise funds to go to Summernats with the New Zealand Burnout team. Now what's a bloke supposed to do when he hears those three words, car show and Summernats? I mean, you just can't say, oh nah, can you? So it was on. Tauranga Motorfest was born and it started to evolve right then and there. The New Zealand Burnout team came about from the awesome burnout comp created by Premier Events at the ProWare Chrome Horsepower Festival, which we covered in issue 26. Jakarta, along with Premier Events, teamed up to send 4 of the top cars from the competition over to Australia to fight it out with the Aussies in the Summernats competition. So between Octane and our muscle car family and Jessica and Blissful Photography on the motorsport side, we figured we could put a cool bunch of cars together and create a motorfest of our own. The idea was to get a whole scene together to cover as many aspects of the motorsport and show scene as possible, including boats and bikes. After all, we're all about performance and screaming engines, with a mix of cruising in there as well. The support from day one to get the show together was absolutely amazing. The Tauranga Crossing Mall was on board, and as for us, it was a win-win situation. With our awesome sponsors jumping in as well, it was just a matter of make the day and they will come. With an hour to go before the show officially started at 10 AM, the mall car park was a hive of coolness. Hot rods, muscle cars, European and Japanese performance, classic, old school cruisers through to jet sprint boats and helicopter jet powered river marathon boats were all set up on display. Custom and sports bikes were rolling in to get amongst with the old classic Cortina Ministry of Transport car close behind, just like the old days. Even a Mad Max Pursuit Special was in for a show, representing that awesome movie. Liz Gracie with Evil 69 Camaro supercharged burnout car rolled in to represent the New Zealand burnout team, with a pace car from Premier Events close behind, supported by Ramo's Grim Reaper and Rani Donaldson's lowlife screaming roof-chopped XC Falcon Ute. Just to show what the New Zealand burnout team's all about. Wayne from Dr. Cuts was busy polishing a 56 Chevy of Steve and Leanne Milnes, who won the raffle for an awesome polish on the day. Luckily, Wayne was set up under gazebo as out of the blue a few rainy showers come through, which gave me a chance to run around with the camera and grab a few photos and a few videos here. Didn't last long though, and as the clouds broke, everybody came back out from the mall and got amongst it. so cool. That's so cool. Thanks for coming, mate. Rock and roll. Thanks for coming, man. Rock and roll. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Awesome. Super cool. Cheers, dude. Thanks, eh? It was awesome, man. Thanks, man. That was really cool. Thanks for coming. Thanks, man. I love your car, dude. I really do. It's nice, man. Really nice. Cool. Thanks, man. I want a photograph of the car from you, man. Rock and roll, man. That's cool, dude. Take it. Thanks, Jen. Can't get in there to give you a hug. Thanks, man. Love your wagon, mate. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Trev. Thanks, man. That's so cool, dude. Thanks, gorgeous. I can't believe I didn't give you a hug. You're right. Love your work, Jill. Thanks, dude. Fucking love your work, bro. You love it. Awesome, man. Thanks, dude. Righty, I'm sitting down today. That was such a massive weekend. Holy, what a mission, eh? Thanks to everyone that rocked up for our show on Saturday, Tauranga Motorfest. That was so cool. That was such a massive day. It really was. It was like it was chaotic and awesome all in one. It really was, eh? And, man, I've got so many people to thank. I've made a bit of a list, but honestly, eh, I hate doing names because I always miss someone out. So I've made a list, and I'm going to mention these guys because, honest to God, you saved my butt big time, eh? It was such a day. We got up super early, like 5 o'clock, to get there to make sure everything was set up for everyone. And this is my hard luck trophy. It's one wheel from the caravan. I actually looked in the mirror and saw the tyre peeling off and passing the caravan. And thought, well, that's not a good look. So we pulled over, discovered that was absolutely wrecked, and threw the spare on, and that was flat. So I have to thank Pete. I rang Pete at 6:10 in the morning. Pete is my neighbour around the corner here, plays in the Survivors of the Lost and Found band, which is all our soundtracks on our videos and stuff like that. So at 6:10 I'm getting him out of bed to get the compressor. And then the compressor wouldn't start, believe it or not, and I've been using it all week. It just wouldn't start. So gave it a good smack and it went, and we rocked back and got the tyre inflated and on the road again. But by the time I got there, man, you guys are rocking it, man. You guys had this whole thing and whole show under control, and that is awesome. I thank you so much for that, eh? Both Jessica and myself, I should be here if she was in town. and thank you so much, eh? That was so cool. I've got the whole Stump family, the whole shooting match there, eh? Wayne, Carolyn, Georgia and Jamie pretty much rocked in and took over the show. It's like good old camp mother. Awesome. And, thank you so much. Really. Glenna, Richard, Andy, thank you, man, for jumping in and sorting out the car parks and all that and getting everything rocking there. And and Karen as well for putting up for me, making a run around all day. It was chaos. Stu, thank you so much, man. Stu from Pokehina Surf and Sand and Waterama, the show over there. Wicked, man. Thank you so much, man. You've been cool to bounce ideas off and learn from, actually, because your shows are awesome, dude. Rock and roll. And thanks so much for the support to get us to Aussie as well, man. Honestly, man, we appreciate it like you wouldn't believe. It is really cool that you guys get behind us. Really, really cool. Thanks, man. Rock and roll. And then Nigel from Keems turns up, and holy crap, we put him to work. So thanks, Nigel. That was super cool of you to turn up. He didn't actually tell me he was coming, but he just rocked on up. And I noticed I went out the post saying, see you there. I thought, oh, Nigel's coming. And yeah, so we put him to work, and that was a really cool day. It was so cool to have Nigel there from representing Keems, and really, really cool, really cool. That was such a massive day. It really was. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without any of you guys, you know. It was so cool. And you guys that just rocked in and got amongst and parked up and got into it all, honestly, you don't believe how awesome that is, that you guys just do that, because it makes life so much easier for everybody involved, and it all just flows. It really does. And that was such a cool day. It was massive. The weather gods didn't exactly play on our ball, but it was all good. It was all good. It just worked, you know, and everybody rocked into them all and got a feed and got amongst it in there. So it worked for the Tauranga crossing as well, you know. So it kind of worked out the whole day. It was really, really cool, and that was neat. So thanks to the Tauranga crossing wall as well for letting us do again in their car park. It was really awesome, because that actually worked out perfect with the showers that came through. Everybody got cover and could hide under the rain and away from the rain and go and get a feed and get amongst the shopping and that sort of thing, and then just pop back out when the sun came out again. So it actually worked really, really well. We were chock-a-block. I don't think we could have got many more cars in there at all. We might have squeezed a couple in, but with the way we had it laid out, you could actually roam around and photograph it all, and that's what we wanted. So it worked out perfect. It was really cool. Thanks to all the groups that come along, like the Evo Club turning up with all the little Evos at the end. Cool, man. Rock and roll. Love an Evo. And the army trucks and jeeps and all that sort of stuff out there, and the jet strip boats and the marathon boat with the jet engine. That was super cool to see that cranking up. That's such a cool weapon, eh? Love that stuff, eh? Anything with a big motor is awesome. Rock and roll. Anything performance is cool. And the variety of cars, all you different guys that come along, it wasn't just a hot rod show or a muscle car show, it was everything. And it was so cool to have that variety there. It is really neat. If it's got an engine, get amongst. Get amongst. If it's built for performance, get amongst. So it was really cool, guys. I thank you all so much. Yeah, it was really, really neat, and I'm stoked everybody walked away with something. You know, we had so much behind us with Mount Shop and Chems, Smoking Teas. Man, I've got a list of sponsors here somewhere. And all these guys, like, honestly, man, it was so cool. Premier Events with their race suits, ProWear, Benedict Graham with his t-shirts. Repco gave us a whole heap of products to give away. That was really neat. Rhonda at Pure CNC with the trophies. Wicked trophies. Super, super cool. Dr. Katz doing his polishing up the other side, and then giving away that other polish to Andy. Not Andy, Richard, sorry. Andy will claim it though. So Richard got a wicked good polishing deal there. Bay Park Speedway with their tickets. That was really cool. So that was neat, guys. Thank you so much for getting behind us and backing us to do the show. And the feedback has been amazing. So yeah, we're probably going to do it again. We were thinking we'd make it an annual thing, but I think we definitely are now. We'll catch our breath and see what we're going to do next, because that was really neat. I really enjoyed it. It was a chaotically awesome day, and super cool. So thanks, guys. Thank you so much, and yeah, fully appreciate the support. It's humbling and kind of brings a tear to the eye that you guys are there. It's really cool. Thank you so much, eh? And rock and roll.